Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be doing another 50p coin hunt. We've got a bag here of £250 in 50p's and we're going to be going through looking to fill the last few slots that we've got left in our album. But before we get to looking at the album, so I just wanted to say don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. So with that said, let's have a look at how we're doing. So we still have the Q missing, and we're also looking for Olympic shooting, weightlifting and wheelchair rugby, and nothing else because we were able to get Paddington at St Paul's in the last video. So absolutely amazing, really chuffed to sort of get another slot in the album filled. Just 4 left to do, sort of really hoping we're able to sort of check one off today. But with that said, let's crack on and we'll see what we can find. So, got a couple of loose ones, and what we'll do is we'll do the first bag in real time as normal. So, right, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought already. So, first one we've got there is Shield. With Shields, we're looking for the years 2009, 10, 11, 16 and 18. I nearly forgot there. And also the year 2017, as that's a low mintage year. The other years are NIFCs. And we've got Britannias. So with the Britannia, we are looking for the year 2008, as that is a low mintage year. And what I'll do is obviously I'll put these off to the side and I will sort through them at the end of the video. But yes, hopefully this hunt can be as successful as the last one. So last one we had some really good pulls with the Paddington. And we also got Olympic table tennis as well. There we go, there's our first commemorative. A bit of a grubby Mrs. Tiddlywinkel, the only one out of the 2016 set of Beatrix Potters that is not above face value, but still a nice find, and I do actually keep hold of all of them as well. But yeah, it's the last few videos have been a bit of a mixed bag. But we are coming to the end of the first bag. Yep, and that is it. So what we'll do now is we will speed up, and when we get to anything interesting, we will slow back down. And there we go, straight off the bat. We've got our first Benjamin Bunny for the hunt. So pretty much a guarantee you'll find this in every hunt, as its mintage figure is so high at 25 million. And there we go. A stonking find this early on in the hunt. We've got Olympic volleyball. Very nice. Well, we are off to a great start. Really chuffed with that. So it's not one that we need for the album, but it's still a nice find nonetheless. And there we go, straight into another Paddington at St Paul's. So I had the feeling that once we found one, they would start coming in quick succession. But really chuffed with that, and get that added to my separate Paddington album that I've got. So really nice. And there we go. There's our next commemorative. So that is Victoria across the medals. So it's a really common one. We do tend to find it quite often, but it's a nice design. There we go. There's another Paddington at St Paul's. And yet another Paddington at St Paul's. So what did I say earlier on? So now we found one. They're just going to keep on coming. There we go, yet another. And another. There we go, yet another Paddington at St Paul's. There we go, yeah, another Paddington at St Paul's. There we go, we've got something a bit different. We've got a dictionary. So, never thought I'd be happy to see a dictionary for a bit of variety. There we go, we've got a People's Act as well. So obviously we know the mintage figures now, so that goes straight into the common pile. And there we go, we've got another Victoria across the medals. And there we go, yet another Paddington at St Paul's. And another one. And there we go, we've got another People's Act. And there we go, we've got a Christopher Ironside for the hunt. So another common one, but that's also quickly followed by an EEC. So really nice one to find, above face value as well now. So really nice. And there we go, got a 2008 Britannia, very nice. And there we go, we've got another dictionary. And there we go, straight off the bat, another Paddington at St Paul's. And there we go, we've got another Victoria Cross the Medals. And another Mrs. Tillywinkle. Very nice. And there we go, we've got a Battle of Britain. So with the Battle of Britain, there are two different obverses to this coin. You've got the IRB, which is Ian Rank Broadley, and the JC, which is Jodie Clark. JC is the 5th portrait of the Queen, and that was the one that was intended for circulation. Ian Rank Broadley done the 4th portrait, and that was only released in the mint packs. So what have we got? It is a JC. So intended for circulation, but still a nice find. And straight onto a very grubby Girl Guides. Really nice one to find. And there we go, there's a very sort of grubby Paddington at St Paul's. And we have another dictionary, if it will focus. There we go. And And yet another Paddington at St Paul's. And another Christopher Ironside. So with that, we are on to the last bag. It's been a bit of an interesting hunt. We've had an absolute truckload of Paddingtons. We obviously got the Olympic find sort of very early on, which was really good. But yeah, the funniest thing for me is I've waited so long for all the Paddingtons, or for the Paddington at St Paul's. There we go. That's a stonking find for the last bag. Mrs Tittlemouse, the third rarest 50p in circulation. Very, very nice. Well, technically fourth rarest, because we all know that sort of Flopsy Bunny's the third rarest, with Peter Rabbit being the second. But that's a separate matter. Yeah, so the Paddingtons wasn't. I knew as soon as I found one that they would then start rolling in. So that is the end of the bags. So what I'm going to do now is go off, have a look through the coins off to the side and see if there are any of the key dates. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so I've been through the coins off to the side and I was able to find another two 2008 Britannias, as well as a 2017 Shield. So brilliant. So that's going to be in today's hunt. Star pull, I think definitely has to be the Olympic volleyball. Very, very nice. And obviously you'll notice that I put a couple of extras sort of to the side. These were just ones that I thought were a bit strange. Sort of the strike on that one just doesn't look right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's the striking on the letters. It's not really coming up on the camera, but it just doesn't look right. And then this one, sort of the texture just didn't look right. It looks like there's sort of extra metal around the top, and yeah, it was just another one to sort of add to the oddities box. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of today's hunt. As I said at the beginning of the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description below. And with that said, sort of thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this hunt, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.